Hi! People that used to run and don't anymore, used to enjoy running, and for whatever reasons you stopped. And I'd like to ask you 3 questions about why you stopped. First question is, did you stop because you got injured or sick, and that injury or sickness has not gotten better and it prevents you from running, and you really think that you'll never be able to run again because of that injury or that illness that you still currently experience? Second thing is, did you stop because life got in the way? And sometimes it does. Other priorities come up, children, work, other interests that have precedence. Is that the reason why you stopped? And the third question is, did you stop because you weren't getting encouragement from your friends or family? Maybe they considered it weird and weren't inclined to give you the encouragement that you possibly needed to continue. So now you don't have that injury. You don't have that sickness, or it's controlled by medication. Perhaps you have more time now to run. The other priorities have diminished, and so you can raise running up in that order of things to do. Perhaps your friends and family don't consider it weird anymore. Or maybe they still consider it weird, but you don't care and you want to run anyway. You want to start running again, but you're not sure about how to go about it. You want to feel all the benefits running provided you before, like weight management, better sleep, better mental health, and of course better physical health. If you're one of these ex-runners that would like to start again, well, here are some pointers to help you get going. Well, the first tip that I'd like to give you as far as starting up again, if you're an ex-runner coming back, is go and see if you've got all the gear that you need to go running again, or at least start walking. And so what do you need? Well, of course, you remember that you need some socks. You remember that you need some good running shoes. I wear Mizuno Inspires because they're very comfortable for me, and I've been wearing them a long time. They seem to suit me, but you might find a pair of shoes that suits you. And of course, you need a shirt to run in. I choose this type of fabric. It's a wicking material where sweat evaporates quite nicely. And then of course some running shorts, and I like to wear a pair with pockets and zippers to close those pockets up so I can put things in like water bottles, etc. And then also I like to wear a hat, and actually I also usually wear sunglasses. But probably one of the most important bit of equipment for me as a new runner to keep track of my runs is a GPS watch, which happens to be a Garmin Instinct, and often I wear a heart rate monitor chest band to get greater accuracy for my heart rate, which is important for me in my training and keeping myself healthy and safe. So why don't you get some gear and start your running journey again? Why don't you put that gear on and start your running program, not by running, but by walking in the gear that you've got ready for your restart to your running career. Make sure that you do enough walking that it becomes a habit and you feel as though you can do it at least 3 or 4 times a week. I've got a little program on this YouTube channel called 0 to 10, and if you go to the playlist you'll be able to find it under 0 to 10, taking you from 0 minutes of running to 10 minutes of running. And there's a progression of that from 10 to 20 and 2 to 5. And I've started a 5 to 10 program as well. 5 kilometres to 10 kilometres. When you do start running, make sure it's at that sustainable pace that I go into detail about with the 0 to 10 plan. Start walking quickly and then break into a run around about the same pace as the fast walking. And another important point, in fact 2 points, is I'd like you to be kind to yourself in 2 ways. If you start to get a niggling pain in your legs, it could be just a little bit of delayed onset muscle soreness, DOMS, or if it's in one leg, it could be an injury about to occur. So get it looked at by a good physiotherapist, if you know one, and ease off your running and continue walking. It should be okay. Most of these injuries are okay walking. So another way I'd like you to be kind to yourself, ex-runners, is that maybe you achieved quite a lot as a runner. Maybe you got to certain paces, achieved certain times for 5, 10, half marathons, even marathons. But here you are starting again after 10, 20 years, who knows, or 2 or 3 years. Be kind to yourself. Leave the past in the past. Look to the future, the excitement of restarting the activity. Don't expect your body necessarily to reclaim those times or achieve those paces that you accomplished all those years ago in a different human body. Remember, you're you now, and let's look to the future. So that's food for thought for all you guys that are ex-runners but about to become a runner again. But if you're not sure you should be starting again because of some medical or physical health issues, why don't you get checked out by a doctor or physiotherapist if it's a musculoskeletal problem. And if you are ready to go, start with easy walking. Gradually make more of that walking running, transitioning. Remember my programs that you can find on the playlist of this YouTube channel, John Still Runs. Join a group of other runners, park run on a Saturday morning. All over the world. It's a great 5 kilometre event that's free, that you can walk as much as you like and run. There are a lot of people that walk all the way and enjoy it thoroughly. It's a great social time. Find a running group that meets during the week. There's quite a few of them around. But most importantly, as you resume your running journey, be patient. It takes time. It'll probably take 6 to 12 months before you're really back into it again, like you were all those years ago. But remember, don't look to the past. Be in the moment, the present, and look to the future.